All right, let's meet our Playmate programmable ball machine. First off, you want to have the machine set up on a court with a side fence and in a corner with a power source, so you minimize how many balls you put on the next court. Next, you'll want to set it up in a consistent point for future reference, and I use the center mark on the baseline to do so. Next up, we'll have the remote control in hand and a fresh load of balls. No wet ones, please. Taking a look at the back of the machine, we'll see that we have an elevation control back here, and the diagram shows you exactly how to set that. If you want the balls to travel lower as they're coming out of the machine, rotate the dial in that direction. And if you want them to go higher, rotate it in that direction. Just for your reference, it's about 18 turns from one extreme to the other. All right, let's get to know the control panel. Here on the left side we have our power switch and our remote control switch. Before you turn the power on, you want to make sure your remote control switch is on the on position. Once you turn the power switch on, you'll hear a beep, and then it'll be about 5 seconds before the machine warms up sufficiently enough for you to use the remote. All right? Next up we have the tempo. That's how many balls you get per minute. For a single player on the baseline, you'll be somewhere between 38 and 45. If you add a second player, you'll bump that up to about 60 to 75. And if you're playing the net, it'll be around 55 to 65. On the ball speed here, the machine can go up to 100 miles per hour. You can see that on the dial. The manufacturer suggests it can go up to 110. So you've got plenty of power here. Next up we have the spin. You can go backspin by dialing the dial counterclockwise and then clockwise for top spin. If the dial is set in the 12 o'clock position, that would be a flat shot. Next up we have the programmable switch here, or dial. There's a diagram here that represents the baseline on the court and the corresponding number that you would use on the program dial. All right? Right now the program is set for a shot to be hit to the middle of the add court first at number 5, and then a number 3 would go to the middle of the deuce court. And there's also a spread button here. This is the dial right here. If you dial that clockwise in that direction, the spread will widen. If you dial it back the other way in a counterclockwise direction, the spread will be smaller. All right? And then we also have the random and sequence toggle switch. Right now it is set in a sequence, so it'll go 5-3, 5-3, 5-3 until you turn off the machine. If you flip the button down to the random position, you won't know what you're going to get. You'll either get a 5 or a 3 though. The letter A's here represent nothing. It means that that station is closed. All right? Nothing will happen right there. So rather than putting the dial to all 5s, if you just want to work on your back end, you just put 1 5 in and all the rest are A's. And for ball machine drills, just click on the information link at the top right corner. Thanks for watching. See you next time.